So me and bruh had hit the point of no return. Problem was, we had no idea we were headed for a collision course with all our enemies.
Nigeria Chambers here from Big Old Belt Media, Da Vinci, and welcome back, my guy Myles, as we're here to talk about this next upcoming season of BMF. How you two brothers doing today?
Doing great, brother.
Oh man, can't complain.
Yeah, it's good to see you back to work. Like, look who showed up, took a season off. If you want to answer, what was it like for you professionally to have a character arc where you don't appear in a season, leaving fans wondering, where is B-Mickie? He's a pivotal character in this story, had such an impact for the first two seasons. Then not to see for one, like, we all were wondering. Then obviously the news you returning, everybody's obviously locked in to see what the story is going to be. But like for you professionally, how do you sort of, gather sort of that perspective that you're not going to be in one season, but you will return?
I love the lingering anticipation of, where is B-Mickie, right? Because all in all, when I come back, it just brings more of a, what I'm saying, of a magnitude and hypening around my character. So I'm just grateful, honestly, to be back as an actor, and as it being my profession and job. I just loved working with everybody on set, man. It was a family reunion every day on set. When they say cut, we playing spades and somebody might got, what I'm saying, a colored joker in their back pocket while, what I'm saying, we're doing the third shot, and cheating. But no, and all in all, it was a fun, man, just being back and just seeing everybody in their element and just being real and vulnerable. That's what made BMF what it was the first season, right? And why everybody enjoyed it. So you're gonna get a little bit of a taste of that this season.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course I haven't been on any of your sets, but being a part of, many of the celebration, the premieres and so on. I mean, the family in your cast and everybody involved is truly is a display of just the camaraderie amongst everybody. And I definitely know y'all have a good time in doing the work. Da Vinci, Da Vinci, Da Vinci, man. So much to talk about with this season. But the first thing I want to know is my man going to stand 10 toes down with the new dynamics in his life? And I'm 100% eyeing in on this new business relationship with Markeisha. Is that sustainable? And how important is it going to be for him to sustain that?
I don't know if that's. I think he's really paranoid about that. I think it's really scary to trust someone else in a business that you started growing that had nothing to do with them because that person could easily become your enemy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for instance, the beef with B-Mickie and Meech and T. The business created that. So whenever you're going into business with someone, especially that line of work, to where it's hard to trust people because everybody's just looking out for their own self interest, really in
Yeah.
that one. And anybody could be bribed with either getting time off or a better opportunity. So I think it's really scary for him, and he's just not sure. And you know that saying, "Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer." So I think he started looking at her like, "Yo, this could really just be an enemy." So it's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Miles, coming back to you because I think now this side of B Mickey is truly unlike a side that we've ever seen. He is now a family man. He has his lady, he has his daughter. And if I must say, and you can correct me, it seems like his utmost priority is the health of his daughter. He still has that killer instinct in him. Don't make no mistake. He's down
Right.
if he must go, but the dynamics and the purpose is different for him. Can you talk about stepping into this new chapter of B Mickey? And then, much like Da Vinci said, he still wants to be down, but how is he going to be able to regain that bit of trust, but yet loyalty, considering how he left off? How is the dynamics now with the Flenory brothers and family, might we say, because we're going to talk about his father in 1 second.
Yeah.
How does that also play a part into everything?
Yeah. My daughter is will be Mickey's daughter. See how I'm so connected to the storyline and character already. But B Mickey's daughter is his main priority throughout this season. It, unfortunate enough, he is now placed in a scenario that he's already been in, and that was with his mother. Now he has a little bit of more of control now, and he's going to take advantage of that. All the time, space, and opportunity needed to be with her and make sure she's aided and taken care of. He would do anything in his power, right? And to your point, well, trying to get back into the game with, Terry and Meech. There is a lot of dynamics there as far as, the lack of trust. And then also the origins of what our relationships had been as well. So there's a teeter-totter there, and just a fight between those two thin lines. But then also B-Mickie is just he's just such a smart character. He takes advantage of the toolkits around Meech and what I'm saying, and Terry. And that might be, what I'm saying, Lucille. That might be Charles, that might be Hoop, and everybody that surrounds me, if because those people in itself, they see a different side of you, Mickey. They see the human, they see the side of him rather than the soldier that works for them. I don't work for them,
Yeah.
So there's a different relationship there, right?
Yeah.
He knows that, so he takes advantage of that. Just like how he was taken advantage of, or he feels like that he was taken advantage of for the past 2 seasons, or throughout their whole life. Looking back, he's now realizing that might have been it. I've been taken advantage of, and haven't been given the opportunity and position of power that necessarily is deserving towards me.
Will Kato's death play a part at all in this?
Yes.
Okay. Really quickly, last question coming to you, Demetrius. Listen, if there's one thing about the dynamics between the brothers, they're never going to agree unless it is making money. We now see a chapter in the BMF story that we all recognize, that we all are very excited for, and that is the creation of the record label. I just want to know for you, and get into this chapter of the story, how excited for you and what can we expect in it?
This is a fire chapter. It's different, but then again, you see the same problems in the drug game that they had. It mirrors itself in this one too, where you're just like, man, these guys. It's hard for them to agree that 2 + 2 is 4. They're really, still bumping heads. But this is a dope new business venture that ends up like influencing hip hop in the long run. So it's kind of fire.
My man. Listen, y'all, it's been a pleasure talking to you all. As once I did get to check out a significant part of this season. It is fire, as you said. You two got a lot going on. I didn't want to tap into that because a lot of spoilers in there, but I'm definitely excited to see you two working on screen again together. And folks, you can check out this season of BMF, which is season 4, returning back to STARZ June 6th. It's been a pleasure talking to you both.
Appreciate you.